So when you start working on something like a poster, you're going to have one layout, such as this one, and you're always going to try to incorporate other types of principles of design. So while we have this one layout, we want to take a look at other layouts that we might use. We look at this whole page as a layout, and then each one of these components would be considered an element of that design. So we have the title, we have some subtitle type of text also here, and then we have more of a body size of text. All of those things would be considered elements, as well as that black and the red gradients that are in here. So we're going to start by getting rid of all of this color because our posters aren't supposed to have it. And I have previously shown you how to rasterize an image, but we don't want to rasterize this because if we do, it's going to actually make it so we can't move anything around. We want to just convert the colors to grayscale. It's really easy to do. I just did a click and drag to select over everything. And then I'm going to go to the edit menu and choose edit colors, and then it's convert to grayscale. So now our colors are all converted, and you can see the drastic change in what happens when you design with color versus black, white, and gray. This has really strong contrast, but our grays are probably too dark now, and I should really go back in and make some changes there. But our main focus right now is just to see how to add artboards and then manipulate our page layout. So I'm going to go to the artboard tool. It looks like this. It's right there. It's a piece of paper with two little hash marks on the corner. And what happens when I click on that is I see this artboard. It shows up and it says artboard 1. I'm going to hit the little new button here for new artboard. It's just basically a little page. And you'll notice also up here at the top, I can change and check to see the size of my artboard. On your screen, you'll actually, these are X and Y, these are positions. We would have 2 additional settings here, and those 2 settings would let you change your dimensions. So check those and make sure they say 11 by 17. So I'm going to hit new artboard, and then I'm going to do that a second time. So now I have 3 artboards. I'm going to space these out just a smidge so that I have room to work. And then I'm going to go back and get my selection tool, and I'm just going to start by clicking and dragging to select all of this text. I'm going to do an edit copy and an edit paste, and that gives me a duplicate of everything. And I'm going to make sure that I click and drag on an actual component or element of my layout so that I grab all of it and take it with. I'm dropping it on that second artboard, and then I'm going to go and do another paste. So edit, paste. And then again, I'm just making sure that I'm clicking on one of the elements so that I grab it, and I'm going to put it over here. Now your job on these 2 new elements is to completely change things up. I'm going to start by trying to get rid of that background. I'm going to end up changing a bunch of my text. I'm going to move my chairs around, try a different pattern on the repetition. Maybe I'm going to go with making these all really, really big and rotating it. But I'm going to use those principles of design to try to create another basic page layout that focuses on one of those principles of design. And then I will go and do that same thing with my third poster. So you're using all of the same elements, but you're moving things around. You might be trying some different fonts out to get a better feel for everything. All of those types of elements are what you're going to want to try out.